Hello and Assalamualaikum to everybody. My name is Irfan Hazim Zainal, and today I want to talk about the introduction of Ray Kroc and how it ended up taking over the McDonald's. Okay, so first of all, this world famous fast food restaurant is introduced by two brothers, which is Mac, Maurice, and Dick, which is Richard. Ray Kroc is the seller of the multi-mixer to sell his mixer to other restaurants. So in 1954, Ray Kroc visited the restaurant that used 8 of his mixer in San Bernardino, which is the McDonald's restaurant. Ray Kroc likes the idea of the two brothers that sell the large volume of hamburgers, milkshakes, and French fries that they could make it in less of a minute. Ray opened up his franchise in 1955, but he saw that he didn't make any more money from that. Kroc became frustrated and wants to control the McDonald's all by himself. So in 1961, he buy McDonald's for $2.7 million and give it by cash. And then he thought that it included the original McDonald's, which is in the San Bernardino, but the two brothers didn't want to give him. So what he did, he opened up a new restaurant one block away, so that could shut down the original Big M. After that, he became the most millionaire in the world because he opened up a lot of franchises all over the world. And then it shows to us that if we want something, we need to put a lot of effort and never give up. It is because success usually comes to those who are busy looking for it. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Amira Wahida binti Muhammad Sukri. My metric number is 211220491 and I'm from 21E. Today I want to talk about managerial function that had been used in Mobi the founder. The managerial function is planning. In the planning stage, managers establish organizational goals and create a course of action to achieve them. During the planning phase, management makes strategic decisions to set a direction for the organization. While planning, managers usually evaluate internal and external factors that may affect the execution of the plan, such as economic growth, customers, and competitors. From the movie, I found a lot of evidence that planning function had been used. The first one is Mac and Dick painting on a tennis court. Planning began when Mac and Dick had made plans to speed up the process of making burgers and other foods. The process is called Speedy System because it is the first system in the world that prepares food immediately, which takes only 30 seconds. Franchise opening. The first word when Ray Kroc made for the second time with Mac and Dick is franchise. He came up with the idea of opening McDonald's branches all over the world, but Mac and Dick had opened branches first but could not control the quality because they were very far from the open branches. Next, Ray Kroc has similarities of McDonald's with the chairs found in America. For the Ray Kroc, Americans use the church to do a good deeds, but McDonald's is a gathering place to eat. Next, the first step in opening branch, Ray Kroc looks for a loan. He used the idea of golden arches to attract investors. He also willing to provide his house as collateral to get loan approval from the bank. The last one is Ray Kroc was looking for a business partner. He attended many dinners and played golf to attract investors to become partners in managing the new branches of McDonald's. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nur Ain Amali Menta Azmai. My metric number is 211222369. Today I'm going to discuss some topic from the movie The Founder, and my topic is the functions of management organizing. The analysis that I have found from the movie The Founder is the organizing. Organizing is about determining what tasks are to be done, who will implement and coordinate tasks are to be grouped, who will report to whom, and where decisions to be made. Managers need to logically and effectively the information resources and workflow of the organization. There are some evidence that I found from the movie The Founder, which is Roy Kroc was blown away by the low price and effectiveness of the restaurant operation, which had been put in place by its owner. Also, Roy Kroc was amazed by how quickly the restaurant could fulfill a customer order. They only focused on just a few items, which is burgers, fries, and drinks. They also sketched their plans on tennis court to improve their skill and quality of making their fast food system. Other than that, Roy Kroc suggested to the brothers about franchise the restaurant, but they didn't want it, pointing out that they have tried. Roy Kroc persists and convinced the brothers to allow him to lead their franchise effort on the condition that he agrees to a strict contract, which requires all changes subject to the brothers' approval. Roy Kroc have an idea of franchising to middle-class investors who have more incentive to be hands-on and are willing to follow the McDonald's formula. With his idea, he becomes successful and the new franchise begin opening. Roy Kroc representing himself as the creator of McDonald's. Despite his success, Roy Kroc begins to encounter financial difficulties as his share of franchise profits are limited due to his contract. Joanne suggests a powdered milkshake as a way, but the brothers consider it degrading to their food quality. Lastly, Harry Sonneborn realized that the real profit opportunity is in providing real estate to the franchisees, which will not only provide a revenue stream but give Kroc leverage over his franchisees and the brothers. Roy Kroc incorporates a new company and attracts a new investor. This allows him to open new restaurant without the brothers' approval. Thank you.
Thank you, Ai, for the explanation about organizing. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ikwan Shamil bin Chentetsu Muhammad Azhar. 211220587. I will explain about what is leading. Leading involves on motivating subordinates and selecting the most effective communication with intention of achieving all the objectives. In the movie of The Founder, Roy Kroc always worked hard to lead Mac and Dick McDonald to open their mind and open the McDonald as a franchise. After that, he also showed on how he led her worker to do their job perfectly so they can get the originality of McDonald's itself. He also led on how new franchise that open in many different places because he can convince his friends or the people on what is the specialty of McDonald's. So with that, they will open a new franchise for McDonald's. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum sir. My name is Muhammad Syahir bin Rosli and my metric number is 211220585 and I'm from 21D. Today, I would like to present my part is controlling. Controlling is management function that monitor activities to make sure that they accomplish as planned and correcting any significant deviation. There are three forms of controlling. First, land, quality of food and drinks, and master McDonald. For lands, Harry Sonneborn told Kroc to buy lands and rent to people so that he would have money to buy the trademark of McDonald. He bought from Donald's brother with large amount of money. Then, the quality of food and drink. The standard of cookery is very important because Ray Kroc knows that the speed of production is important and to avoid customer waiting for a long time. For Master McDonald, Ray Kroc knows that McDonald is a great business opportunity to enlarge, and Ray Kroc knows how to operate it. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi. My name is Muhammad Syahrul Izwan bin Harun, and I'm from 21D, and my matric number is 211-220586. And I want to say thanks to all my group members that have been finished their presentation early for the part introduction, for the part planning, organizing, leading and controlling. And that's mean I am the last one, which is conclusion. And for my part, I want to explain about the most difficult managerial function. I think that the most difficult managerial function is leading. Why I'm still leading instead of the others like planning, organizing or controlling? It is because based on the story, we can saw that Ray Kroc have through a lot of tough time to get trusted to the McDonald brothers. In this part, we have been shown how Ray Kroc managed to handle the McDonald brother and not give up early. And he said such a word like, if you don't want to book a franchise for yourself and do it for your country, do it for your America. And I think that that word going deeply in the brother's heart and made him think twice for the offer. And then the discussion has been made. We know that not all human beings in this world to have such a potential to lead the others, to bring trust to the people around. And how? How do we manage to get trust to the people that we only just met him yesterday? Like how? And from the movie, we just saw that Ray Kroc managed to get trust from the McDonald brothers to change the restaurant to the franchise. Last but not least, leading was not an easy task, right? We have just to work hard for it, to master it and practice it again. And we can see a lot of example from the movie The Founder that have been shown to the main character Ray Kroc, that how he managed to build trust to the people around him. And that's all from me. Thank you.